President William Samoei Ruto is very dangerous and angry. Those are not my words, but the former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua's words as they were launching the party known as DAP Kenya, DAPK. So there are so many things that he say that we really want to segment, and I picked a few points that we really want to look into. First of all, he said that remember the issue about Rigathi Gachagua is going to be talked about for only 2 weeks, and after 2 weeks, everybody shall have forgotten about Rigathi Gachagua. That did not happen because even months after his impeachment, everybody is talking about Gachagua. I mean, you can't pass a day without talking about Rigathi Gachagua or news about Rigathi Gachagua. Now, right now, there are key points that Rigathi Gachagua did say in that event, in the launch of the DAPK. One, there is issue of creating influence. There is also issue of the real change that Kenyans need. There's also issue of taking or registering as voters, taking IDs, and there's the issue of IEBC constitution. Now, number one, why is Rigathi Gachagua referring to Ruto as a very angry and dangerous president? He says, one, as he's continued criticizing heavily the government. At one time, he was attacked at Limuru. Remember the incident that happened at Rwanda? He had to be shelled by people. It was on a funeral, and guys and so many came in matatus. Allegedly, goons came and attacked the gathering, and he was whisked to safety. Apart from that, there is the Shamata incidents that also happened, and also the latest being the former Mungiki leader came with goons and disrupted the prayer meeting that Pastor Dorcas Rigathi, who is Rigathi Gachagua's wife, went to. So that meeting was disrupted, and that is why the government is seen as trying to mute any gathering that might be seen as criticizing its effort to try and sanitize its name. The Gen Zs, on the other hand, are trying to make sure that they air their voice on social media, but they are being muzzled by state-sanctioned abductions. Some are missing completely and some are found unalived. These are the strategies that the government are using to make sure that they silence those who are criticizing the government. Therefore, being that Ruto is not able to take critic or criticism positively, then here comes the reference as an angry and dangerous person. So, Rigathi is talking to the Gen Zs and also congratulating them for the job that they are doing online. He says that on social media you are doing a great job, but that is just for creating influence, which I totally agree. The social media will be used to create the influence. Let people get to know what is it about the finance bill that has been drafted for 2025. What is it with other bylaws or laws that are being created in parliament? What is it that is happening with our economy? Talk about, keep the conversation going on. Civic education, do it in the online space that you already have. But now, the real change counts in the ballot box. The real change counts in the ballot box whereby you cast your vote. Therefore, for you to become a voter, you must have attained 18 years of age here in Kenya. So therefore, what Gachagua is telling the Gen Zs, apart from congratulating them, is that you guys go register for IDs, take those IDs. After getting the IDs, go and register as voters. But now, as we know, the IEBC has not yet been constituted. So you'll wonder, where are these Gen Zs going to register as voters? Because Gen Zs are many. Can you imagine how many people turn 18 each and every year? Each and every year, if not every month. How many people do turn 18 years of age? Remember, voter registration should be a continuous process all through to elections. Therefore, not having constituted the IEBC is like denying Kenyans their rightful freedom of exercising voting that is well articulated in the constitution. Could it be that William Samoei Ruto, the president, is using this delay tactic so that he extends his 5-year term beyond the 5 years? We shall wait and see. But rumor has it that soon this constitution of IEBC commissioners, around 9 members. Therefore, also Gachagua says, the mistake they did is going into marriage ceremony using somebody else's vehicle. So when they reach at the river, they were told to alight. They want a vehicle whereby when they have their own vehicle, and when they get into the venue of marriage, there will be BMWs, there'll be Range Rovers, there'll be Benz, variety. So this variety in this case is the people of Kenya. So for him, he wants a party that will have the national outfit and a party that will liberate the people of Kenya into good economic times, into good education times, into good agricultural times, into good health times. Everything, even if not 100% working, but at least having systems that are running smoothly. He says that currently no one wants to see yellow, anything yellow, because that is being associated with the oppressive regime, which is UDA. Now, for me, what makes me happy is that, there is this saying that says, a friend of your enemy is also your enemy. You understand? The friend of your enemy is also your enemy. But the enemy of your enemy is also your friend. So in this case, it's not like Rigathi was to be the Messiah people were waiting for. But since he is helping us bring down Kaongo, Kasongo, whatever, you know whom I am referring to. So long as he is aiding us to bring William Samoei Ruto down, then I am in full support, because I know for sure he is not trying to really support for him to become the president. Maybe they'll be having their own personal issues, but right now they have opened their eyes and they really know that they must follow the will of the people. If you don't follow the will of the people, you become the most unpopular person. For instance, right now, the popularity of William Samoei Ruto has reduced because of this culture of lies and unfulfilled promises. And he continues saying these, making so much promises. Madhania Rogosho was in the central region. That went down. Now, the president was touring Western region, to be specific, the Luya Nation. He's also adapted to that one greeting, understand? But later on, you will be asked, what have you been able to deliver? Greetings? Wow. That is it. So I'm in real support of these sentiments from Rigathi Gachagua, that a real change is in the ballot. Even me here, I will influence you. I will give you civic education. But at the end of the day, make sure that you get your IDs. Make sure that you register as voters so that you go and vote out William Samoei Ruto, but bring somebody who is of a sensible caliber to be reasonable enough to bring change into this nation. Change we need is in the education sector, agricultural sector, the economy. We need to see the whole economic systems functioning. Other than when you criticize someone, the next thing before you know, you are trying to be a muzzle. You are found unalived somewhere. You are abducted. And as usual, the police will come and deny. What's your take on this? Give us your thought in the comment section below. If you're watching from our YouTube channel, kindly subscribe and press the notification button so when we are live or we upload content of this nature, you'll be the very first person to be notified. Ahmed Khalif is my name for the Unscripted Talks here in Durb Radio. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.
Kwa timba kali za Afrika, Durb Radio ndio mpango mzima.